Things I learned the hard way, and I'm here to share with you my experience. Now, if you're a God chosen vessel and you're listening to me right now and you're facing rejection after rejection, I know what that is. It is not a curse as you think it is. It is actually God protecting you from certain people and from certain places and from certain things. He will pull you out from some groups of people because he doesn't want your ears, your eyes, and your mouth to be defiled, contaminated, and polluted by gossip, by slander, by everything that is happening in those circles. God wants you pure right now because when God is speaking to you, you can't have one ear listening to the devil. That won't work, my friends. I learned this the hard way, and I would have a mood or a temper tantrum. I would throw at God. Why is it like this? Where are the people? Why I'm not having friends with this? Why I'm all sorts. But God says, no, you need to depend on me and on me alone in this time. So you have nowhere to go, no friend to call, no other person to turn to. Please hear my story. Please give me advice. Please. It's just you and God. And I'm here to say that this is sometimes it takes years. Sometimes you spend 3, 4, 5, maybe less, maybe more years in this season of pruning, of isolation. But one thing is true, this season is not forever. What you will learn in this season, he will teach you about you, and he will teach you to see others correctly. He will show you. He will show you that snake friend that is smiling in your face, and somewhere down there in the background, they are just yapping against you. He will show you the things that people would not want you to know about them. But now listen, that's not the best part. The best part is that God will put in your heart to pray for those people. He will literally show you what they are doing against you. And now pray for them. This is a test of a lifetime, because if you are the person who is offended, like I was, you want to say, no, God, I'm not praying for that one. No. After all that I know, no, that's not going to happen. But listen, that's a mistake, my friend. God is looking now to change you, to transform you, not them, but you. So your heart has to be at the right place where you are now humble, number one, compassionate, number two. I tell you about my story. I have been in the world. I've done a whole bunch of weird things and wicked things. And because I've done all these things that I have done, and God has forgiven me, I can now see people who are doing exactly the same, maybe even worse today. I can see them with different eyes, with the eyes filled with compassion, because I know them demons that are pulling strings in the background. There are some literal demons that are pulling strings in the backgrounds. This is why the Bible always tells us, reminds us that our warfare is not carnal. It is not against flesh and blood. Okay? These are spirits working through people to get people against each other. And you don't understand that, my friend, because this is why you're always fighting with this one, with that one, with that one, without knowledge. You are not solving anything by fighting with your fellow human being. There are principalities, there are powers, there are rulers of darkness, and there are some weird spirits operating in people. And if you don't have that knowledge, you will be fighting with everyone and everybody all day, every day. These things needs to be discerned spiritually. So God will start to show you, to see if he can trust you with this information that you are receiving. So what you're not supposed to do, you're not supposed to take this information and start to spread it everywhere, because the gossip, there's that spirit of gossiping, the devil likes it. I don't know why, but that spirit of gossiping, it does not belong in this revelation that you are being shown by God. Okay? You will not run with that information, but you will pray about it and pray for those people. Okay? You will not start to try to exalt yourself above anybody else because of what you have seen. There are people who are broken, who are traumatized beyond your knowledge. And the act that you are seeing them doing in the physical, gossiping, slandering, malice, jealous, envy, and all these kind of things, this is not it. There is something deeper. Trauma, hurts, abuse, many things that are tying people. And now you need to be a grown up in this. When God shows you this, understand what you're supposed to do. And what you're supposed to do is to pray and ask God, how do I handle this situation? This is what you're supposed to be doing. Not yap. Oh, yeah. This is that, or this is, I see, this is that. No. God trusts you with information because he knows that your heart is at the right place to process that information. Because people will always be people, but we have always to remember that it is not them we are fighting. Another thing, learn not to be offended. Be difficult to offend. Because the minute you're going to be always in offense, just being offended by things, by stuff, people will say a lot of weird things against you, a lot of bad things, a lot of nasty things against you. But you have to have a thick skin in this game. Because offense, can you imagine? What can you discern when you are offended? You can't discern nothing. And the devil will use you as his vessel through that offense. So whatever you do in this spiritual life, never be offended. And the devil will send his agents to try to push the buttons to offend you. Refuse to be offended. And I'm telling you now, refuse to be offended whatever you do. Run to God if you're struggling. Run to God and say, God, I feel that offense creeping up. Help me. I don't want to be offended. My dear friends, you got to stay tuned in. Do not be offended. Stay tuned in to the still small voice. And offense is exactly the opposite. It is the still small voice of Satan. That's what is offense. So stay on top of the game. I've made a lot of mistakes that I didn't know. I was thinking life is just happening. But God, the revealer of all truth, stay blessed, be blessed. Shalom.